Hey, what's up, y'all? Can't even see me. Um, I got a story to tell. Boy, oh boy, when you keep trying to do right, people just come to you and always trying to do wrong. But hey, here I am today. I'm still alive. Today is August 30th, I think. Hold on, forgive the finger. Yeah, it's Thursday, August 30th, 10:50 a.m., 2018. I'm making this video because just want to really get this off my chest. I have a lot that's been going on. But let me turn this off, AC off. You guys can hear me? Cool. Alright, so boom. I've chosen to take a walk with Christ. And I've chosen to take that walk more seriously. I don't know if I got something in my eye. I don't, but that looks like it's going. Maybe I did. I decided to take that walk more seriously, and it's hard. It's really hard because temptation is everywhere. I had to cut a lot of people off in my life. You feel me? It is what it is. My music had to stop for a minute. I'm gonna put something out, but even what I'm putting out is different. It's not gospel rap, but it's something, but it's not like the old me. And I'm leaving it up to you guys, the fans and the viewers on YouTube, to determine whether it's better or not. So basically, I lost my fiance. Her and I is not together no more. It's over. Just to go out to, so I have my boys here staying with me because of my depression and my fiance. You're not really supposed to mix your friends with your girl or whatever. So I have two of my boys, my homeboys, Julian and Richie at one point. And my homie Matthew decided to pop in and one day. I mean, that led to one thing or another. I was iffy about letting Matthew in too much, like not in the house, but like in my life like that. And I ended up helping him out, whatever. But there was a reason, and because in that reason, I'm going through that reason right now. Me and him was at each other's necks. Just to explain my side, I don't want anything to do with him ever again. I don't want to think about him. The thought of him gets me upset. And I have to ask God to forgive me. I had to ask God to get in my heart, to take the anger out towards them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just tell y'all the story about what happened. So basically, boom, they left my apartment. I never told them to get out. They left my apartment on their own, and they decided to go out where they had nowhere to go. And this is Julian, Colleen, and Matthew. So when they did that, they decided to pack up their stuff and leave. I told Matthew and them, I told them, yo, you gotta find your way, whatever. Get on your grind, get on your feet. Because I can't be staying here because he was here for a while. So, and I'm not even supposed to have guys or people over here for God knows too long. You get what I'm saying? So, because then it violates my lease. I'm just gonna go on and say I did not violate my lease at any time for the sake of this video. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's true also. So, I feel my eyes are bothering me. They got up, they left. For me, they didn't want to. I had started making rules because I started getting more serious with Christ, and they started making rules in the house. For me, I was more lenient every time. I was always letting things go, letting things rock. People was doing what they wanted to. For me, I was doing what I wanted to. At the time, I was in the world. They ended up leaving. 2 weeks go by. God was working on me. God was really working on me. I gave up on weed. I gave up on drinking. The only reason why I was even dealing with weed to begin with was because I was having pains in my body, and the weed really helped. I'm overweight. I'm like 400 plus pounds. And it's sad to say I'm not as thin or as good looking as I used to be because obviously you can see me now. So I was using the weed to suppress my pain. So God was working on me, and I got baptized in the name of Jesus and everything, and Basically, he took all that stuff away from me, and by stuff I mean the urge of wanting to smoke, wanting to all that. I no longer want any parts of it. So boom, they went to an older, used to be my friend, this girl named Quasia. To explain her story is one day, all right, boom, she asked me to help her do taxes. I don't know, for the record, y'all, I don't know. I'm not familiar with taxes. I don't know anything about that. Like if I cannot, basically, basically, if you were to talk about class about taxes, I would be the one that need the class because completely oblivious. So boom, I used to babysit her daughter. Beautiful daughter. I love that. I can't stand Quay to this day. Not that I can't, no, let me not say, Lord forgive me. Not that I can't stand her. I don't want nothing to ever do with her, but her daughter, I love her daughter. Feel me? Her daughter daughter's a little bad behind a little girl. You know, she's a little girl. Kids are going to be kids. Boom. Feel me? But I love her daughter as if her daughter was mine. Feel me? But I'm not friends with Quay. Somewhat cool with the father. Guess he wouldn't call me a friend. I just call him guess we'll call each other somebody we know. Shouts to Ruger, by the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you feel me? So Quay asked me to come help her with the taxes and asked if I claimed Soraya. So I said, okay. No problem, see what's wrong with that. So, and plus we didn't lie. We didn't lie. I used to babysit. Quay used to pay me a lot. He used to pay me every time I used to watch Soraya. Just to help out. Quay was really a good friend at the time. So what happened was, boom, I was staying at Quay's house, I guess the week that we were supposed to go pick up the checks or whatever for the past few weeks or whatever. And she was having a bug situation. And what happened was that I was staying with her, she had put Ajax around where I was staying at. So by the grace of God, I ain't getting no bugs, no bed bugs, no nothing. Boom. So I was Gucci. I took her the goddaughter to school with Quay one day. I walked with them too. And in the school I slipped and I tore my MCL. Now, for those who've been through that, yeah, I know that hurts. So to this day, I'm suffering. This was months ago. This was during tax season. To this day, if I take the wrong step, I never went back to get the surgery. So if I take the wrong step, if I think I'm going to jump or run a certain way, not happening, bro. That's why I don't even bother fighting people no more. Because as soon as I think I know martial arts. The second I think I'm going to kick you in your head, it might not work out for my other leg. So, you know, I just avoid altercations altogether now because of that. Not that I'm scared. Don't try me. I wouldn't like tell you to try me. Don't be stupid. I still got hands. So, long story short, I left her crib. She was taking Quay. Anybody who knows Quay knows that her 3 minutes, and I'm not over-exaggerating. This is exactly true. Her 3 minutes means 5 hours. Literally 5 hours. Her hour means literally 2 days. And I'm sitting there amongst bugs. Thank God they wasn't on me, so I wasn't itching nothing. But I'm in pain. I want to go home. I want to go home to my fiance. I want to go home and just relax. I want to lay down on the bed. I was on the floor during this whole time, on a pad or whatever. So I get up. I tell her, yo, that's cool, whatever. Boom, I'm out. I leave because she's taking too long to get her friend to so go get a cab. So whatever. And I don't want anybody she dealt with knowing anybody she dealt with. I can put business on why, but I didn't want anybody she dealt with in any shape, form, or fashion to take me anywhere where I live. No, I rest my head or whatever the case may be. And now that we not talking, I'm pretty sure she sees why. I didn't want nobody to, feel me? Now that she can't go and tell people where I live, which I wouldn't recommend she do, for their safety. But I ended up leaving my keys. And I left the clothes I left over there. I didn't pack none of my clothes up. I said, listen, all my clothes, before I left, I told her, all my clothes, throw it out. Throw them out. I don't need them. I accidentally left my keys on the windowsill. Came back, my fiance and Matthew ended up having to go back get my keys. Before that, the staff kind of figured out that I had people up here. And while I was gone, I had to be like, nah, I didn't, whatever. But so they told me, they threatened me. They said, yo, if you don't come, we know they must have your keys. But if you don't come in with your keys, basically those consequences coming for me not, because I forgot how it really went, but it was in a situation that if I didn't pull out my keys, that I would have been caught lying, and then my husband was at stake. So I hit Quay up, right? Mind you, we was supposed to be getting 2 checks. 1,000 and some change, and another one was 1,000 and some change. So, altogether 2,000 something. She wanted to split the money with me. I said, cool. I didn't have no problem with that. In fact, I really didn't want the money, but I was in debt, so I really needed it. So I was like, okay, fine, why not? She goes, oh, let's split the first check, whatever. I'm thinking to myself, like, wouldn't it make more sense for me to just give you the check that has the most because you have your daughter and everything? And that's the door. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so what was that? All right, boom. So I asked her, wouldn't it make more sense to give you a full check when you got your daughter and we just pick up both checks or whatever? She's like, no, it don't make no sense. We both need to have like 1,000 in our hand. So we're gonna split both checks. Back in my mind, I'm like, okay. Sure, whatever. Not a problem. So it got to the point that I needed my keys, and I needed them fast. And I couldn't go back. I messed up late. I can't go back and keep back and forth go getting them because I live in Brooklyn. I'm in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. She's all the way somewhere near First Street. I'm not going to give up her actual block, but she's around that area on First Street. So, in Manhattan, that is. So, boom. I was, came back home. Long story short, I told Quay, I said on no text, I still got the proof to this day. I said, sis, I think I'm gonna need to take a little extra out the check to replace my keys because of this given the situation, whatever. And before I got a chance to explain on why, she started blacking, told me, oh, you trying to rob from me? You stealing? She started blacking, coming at me, disrespectful, coming at me. And I called, and she called up, and I'm trying to ask her, like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, what are you talking about? Started blacking. Still blacking, not listening to reason. Basically, it came to, okay, F you. She said F me. I said F you. I told her I don't even want the money. You keep that. Keep it. I don't care. To this day, I never went back to go claim it. I never went back to get that money. In fact, the lady name was Anna. I told Anna, I said, listen, I called her up, got written to find them. I called her up. I said, send that money back because I don't want it. I do not want it. I don't want it. Now, once again, I told you I don't know how taxes work. I don't know what happened. I just called her, told her I didn't want it, I wasn't coming to pick it up. I left it at that. To this day, Quay thinks I took the money and stole it. Instead of her calling the lady and asking if I picked it up, like a smart person would, still thinks I did it. So, I'm just gonna let people think what they think. So then, boom, Colleen, which was my fiance at the time, and Matthew goes over there to her house to go get my keys late that night. So Quay's the type, when she'll leave home anytime, anything, to go handle her BI. I'm not gonna say what her BI is, but she'll go handle her BI, right? And leave her daughter with whoever, or whatever the case may be. Not saying that in a bad thing or to mean it in a bad way. But what happened was she took the bags that was infested with bed bugs. She took a used bag that was infested with bed bugs, threw the clothes that I told her to throw out before I left. Right? She put it in the bag and she put the keys inside of a sneaker, inside of my other pair of sneakers I brought. So to throw all that stuff away. I don't want it, I don't need it. And then she put that foot at the lobby. And when Colleen went to go, I told Colleen that I told her to throw the clothes away, just get the keys. Colleen reached inside the bag, had to go through the stuff and find that the keys was inside the sneakers under the clothes. So they get on the train, and she ended up her and Matthew found out that there's bed bugs on them. On their way here. And they called me. Kylie's ready to fight. They called me. There's a camera right on my door. I made both of them take their clothes. I made both of them take their clothes off. And I put Ajax around them. Bagged up their clothes and threw their clothes away, straight up. They both jumped in the shower, not together, obviously, but for those who want to be smart dummies. They jumped in the shower afterwards. You feel me? One stood in one spot and did not move until right. And for the record, no, we didn't. No, I didn't see Matthew. One got undressed while everybody was over here, views away. And the other one stayed behind the closet door and got undressed with everybody's views away from him. The one behind the closet door, I think, was Matthew. Yeah, it was Matthew, obviously, because, I ain't trying to see him. So, boom. Long story short, I end up and then I Ajaxed my whole place, and I ended up putting remedies around my whole house. And then I had my house checked. I was good. By the grace of God, no bed bugs, no nothing in my house. They had to bring the dog over, no bed bugs at all. So I was Gucci. What you call it? So boom. Now back to my walk, right? My walk of Christ. Excuse me, y'all. I had so to take a closer work with Christ, I wanted to get serious. Matthew and Colleen obviously not trying to take that walk. They have all the excuses in the world. You feel me? And God forbid, if you have all this, you have the excuse, I'm gonna do this next week. What if something happened to you right now? Talking about, and what you want to say if nothing happened? Oh, nothing happened to me. You sound really foolish, dudes. I'm very serious about that, and in my house, and it's my household. I'm gonna make it so I serve God. So this household will serve God. We go to church. We go to First Church. We're under Pastor Gino, and Pastor Gino Jennings. That is my pastor. I go to First Church. I go over there to Bronx. Lehman College every Sunday. Now, unless told otherwise. So now, what you call it? They ended up leaving, going to Quay's, then end up coming back a week later. They called me up. They was going through it. They was suffering. Quay was putting them through too much stress. Connie wanted to kill herself. I calmed her down, talked her out of it. Made them go to the hospital, get some food, because they was outside for 3 days in the rain and all that. And when you go through stuff, you feel me, people tend to forget things that they go through. It's cool. Feel me? And then they want to sit there and then they came back. And so I told them, I said, yo, you come back, the rules. There's no fighting here, no arguing. You are going to go to church this Sunday. You are to go to church this Sunday. You get your life right. You are not. This is not going to be like last time where you're sitting up in front of me for 8 months or whatever, God knows how long, and nothing's getting done. You are going to do things to get on your feet. Colleen want to do home health aid, you go about doing home health aid. Matthew wants to do security, you go about doing security. Those are the rules before y'all get here. Colleen and them, they left their documents in the house. They couldn't get back in the house at Quay's, that is. I said, okay, boom. I told them straight up, because Quay is not in court. Quay is I don't know what Quay's doing, but I know Quay's doing Quay. So I told them, I said, yo, if you go over there and you try to get your stuff on your own, you guys gonna end up arguing, you're gonna end up fighting, you're gonna just get stressed, probably an altercation, and you're not gonna come back with your stuff. So you just went over there, wasted your time and your energy. So I told them, I said, listen, go over there with the police. Get the police precinct, that's from the precinct by our house, and then you just go and you go get your stuff. You don't argue with her. You don't fight with her. Just go pick up the important documents, your paperwork, and stuff that you need. Quay apparently has scabies. So, yeah, you leave your clothes there. Don't bring them clothes over here. Do not. Told him that. It was hard for Colleen because a lot of stuff her grandmother rest in peace, a lot of stuff that her grandmother gave her was over there, that she took upon over there. When they left on their own, I recommended her, when they left here on their own, I told her, you should leave your stuff here. She didn't want to hear that. She didn't want to receive that. She got mad and was annoyed. Boom. Okay, you took your stuff with you. Now look. Now, what had happened was they ended up going there. Quay wasn't home. All right, no problem. I'm like I told y'all before, I'm like 400 plus pounds. I take walks now. I don't know if you can see this block. I don't know if you can see. I don't know the view. See 60 bus. I walk up that block, and I walk all the way up to Cooper. And this is the train. For anybody who knows this block or knows this area, 80th Ave is a good distance to walk. That's pretty good. That's 2 hours away by walking, at least when I walk there. I walk there and I come back. So they asked them, I said, oh, do y'all guys want to take the walk with me? Being that, say I can see that I'm serious about it. They said, okay, no problem. They all wanted to come. We walk, we get up, there's a school up there. We get up by the school. They told me we want to go to the park. I looked at them, I said, peace. I said, y'all go ahead. I was like, I came out here to take my walk. I'm serious about my health now. It's about time. So they go about their way. But before they go, oh, she goes, how are we gonna know if you coming? How are we gonna know if we don't see you coming back? I said, y'all better keep your eyes open. I'm gonna keep walking. So I walk, take the walk. I come back. I'm walking by the park. I'm like this by the park with my arm up, like this, walking, looking stupid because they wasn't even there. They went to West Bubba F to go find some swings that they wasn't gonna find. Now, with that said, I come back home. I was a little annoyed at the fact that I'm like, yo, if y'all was gonna do that, then y'all should have just. I wasn't bothered by it, but I was just a little annoyed for like a few minutes. Like, if you guys was gonna do that, you might as well just have told me y'all just want to go outside. That's it. Don't be like, oh, we want you to do better. Because they go hard to make sure. Colleen used to go hard to make sure I don't eat certain things, make sure I don't consume certain things. Did it anyway, but she tried to make sure that my thing was healthy. I give you a chance to see that, yo, look, I'm serious about taking action, taking a walk, and yeah, do that. So I was like, in the back of my mind, I was thinking about it. I was like, but whatever, I ain't sweat it. By the time they got back to the house, I was already over it. So they assumed there was a problem, whatever. I spoke to Colleen a few times about things, but it was no problem with it. So the next day come, church. Everybody at the last minute, my boy Amandi, his girls got into our altercation. Funny how Amandi and her is the only ones that like really got into a huge altercation, but they're the ones that ended up going to church with me to begin with. Shout out to the homie Amandi. Shout out to Tanya, by the way. And they went to church with me. Colleen and Matthew decided to go their own ways. Gave me the excuse, oh, we don't want to do it this time, whatever. Letting their feelings get in the way. So what? All right, boom. That's breaking the agreement right there when I first allowed y'all to come in. I didn't say nothing. I just told him. I said, y'all going against the word. Y'all going against our word we had. Y'all gave me y'all word. Y'all would do this. Last minute, y'all want to do this. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. So I come home, right? I come home later that day, like at night, and they come. Matthew gets here, Colleen gets here, Julian gets here. Amandi was already on his way because on our way back from church, he had departed to go, so I think somewhere in the Bronx. Richie was here. So I'm on my bed, and I'm going to sleep. It's around 10-something, maybe 9-something. I go to sleep, and I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. I look around, Amandi's sitting up. I see Tanya's going, I see Matthew's going, Colleen's going, and Julian's going. So I'm like, where the heck they at? And Amandi's like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, well, where's Tanya? She's like, I don't know. I was like, how'd you get in here? He was like, the door's open. I was like, okay. So I'm calling Matthew's phone constantly, straight to voicemail. Boom. I finally get tired. I end up later on, long story short, I end up going back to sleep. Amandi and Tanya was still here. Richie had went to work around 4 o'clock. In fact, right after Richie left, I went to sleep. Richie went to sleep around 4:30. Went to work around 4:30. I went to sleep right after that. I just said bye to him. Wake up at 9 in the morning to. I'm letting him wake up. Tanya and Amandi's in the bathroom getting ready, whatever. They tried to wake me up before, apparently, but then couldn't wake me up. I'm a heavy sleeper, y'all. So, couldn't wake me up. I wake up. I open the door, thinking there's Amandi. And it's a female cop and a male cop with Matthew and Julian. I looked at them. I'm like, what? I'm like, and they want to come in. They please let them get their stuff, sir. I look at them. I said, I stopped them by the show. I said, y'all really came here with the cops? He said, yeah, he played too many games. He said that. I already knew everything else that come out of his mouth was going to be BS. Feel me? Because nobody told them to get up in the middle of the night instead of laying down going to sleep. I asked them about it. They said, oh, Colleen had her reasons. I'm not even going to say it because I'm going to waste time for this video. Anybody who has common sense, you can see where I'm going with that. So, boom. He tried to grab. He grabbed. I told him, yo. I grabbed his bag because I did his laundry last time he left, and I had did his stuff. His mother supposed to been come pick his stuff up. She never did. I had did his wash his clothes, whatever. He tried to grab Colleen's stuff. I said, no, that's not yours. You leave that alone. You're not taking any of her stuff with you. You crazy as hell. She could come up and get it. He was like, she's not gonna come up. I said, oh well, that's not your problem. Took his bag out the cart that was clean, all his clean clothes, gave it to the officer. I said, I told him, you get yourself, get the hell out of my house. Get that, and don't ever come back here. I was upset. I was really pissed. Why would you be so stupid? For me, but what really got me, what had got me upset before I gave the officer his bag and I told him get the hell out of my house. I told Julian don't return here neither. What happened was I asked for the time. Now I was gonna be very cool because I thought it was like maybe 5 p.m., 6 something or close. Because I sleep like that. I could really sleep like that. I could sleep for like 16 hours, and you feel me? And that's just me. Especially when my body is tired. Homie said 9 in the morning. He said 9:30 in the morning. I heard 9:30. I got automatically pissed off. Sat there and they told me last time you was knocking here. This isn't last time. Nobody was upset with y'all. Y'all didn't do anything to leave. Y'all just got up and left for your own reasons. Idiotic reasons. Nobody told y'all to get up. You didn't tell me anything. So being that they did that, I'm already in court for housing to save my house and whatnot. This is the thing. The boss lady of this building got yelled at by the management. Cool. She got yelled at, so she banned both of them off rip. She banned them all off rip. They are never to come in this building unless I move out. In fact, she was trying to make it so they don't ever come back in this building, but it's in case I move out. Then I get fined. Now I owe them at least $2,000 somewhat because my guest was apparently roaming around the building. They saw them leaving that middle of the night. They asked me, did I know about it? I said, no. They using that as them roaming the building, back and forth. My boy Amandi and this girl kept going back and forth to the store. I already spoke to them about that. Matthew and them worried about them going back. I don't say nothing. They don't live here. They came here for a few days. Leave them alone. I know what I'm doing. Feel me? You want to be satisfied. And look, there was a time Mondi brought glass bottles in here. It was sparkling water, and I kind of knew already. And what happened was the man who was doing dishes, he kicked the glass by accident because it was on the floor still in bags. They looking like, what's that? And I knew they was thinking it was alcohol. They was thinking it was alcohol because they wanted to use that against me. And I already played it. I watched them. I played it, and you know how you can read people. I'm not stupid. I already knew they're gonna sit there and make all the excuses in the world. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Colleen started lying to me about different things. Like for example, she told my old Matthew wasn't near her. Matthew was up her behind this whole time. So I could care less what goes on from now on. They get together. I don't care. It doesn't faze me. I really don't care. In fact, if y'all get together, more power to y'all. Just stay out of my life. Just continue. Even if y'all don't get together, more power to y'all. Stay out of my life. Same thing either way. So boom. So then Matthew want to call my phone up recently, talking about some hey, what the hell is wrong with you? Trying to be like, we did mad good for you. We did this, we did. That's cool. I don't care what you've done so far. Everything that me having you in my crib now leading up to me almost losing my place. Now if I become homeless like you, what are you gonna do? You can't do nothing to help me. Why? Because you didn't want to get up and leave. And I didn't have the heart to tell you to get up and leave. This is my house, and dude, you was never obligated to stay here. So I don't want to hear, you did this, you did that. You're not, I don't care about what you did. This is a supportive housing. You're not obligated to even come visit me. You're not supposed to be here after a certain amount of time. You are wrong regardless. So I don't care what you're doing right. You're still doing wrong. You're still hindering me. That goes for everybody. Boom. So, and that goes for anybody. I'm talking about supportive housing. Do not have your friends stay with you if you know you're not supposed to. Don't be stupid. Do not be stupid. Please. I was stupid. I was really stupid because I thought I could help people and thought it was different from when I lost my place in Pelham because I was helping the wrong people back then. Colleen them, they're not necessarily savages. Like other people I used to help. So my team went crazy. Anyway, see my guy the ADD right there. But back to when I told Matthew about y'all sitting here making excuses on when to get your life right. What if something was to happen to you? What's gonna be your excuse? Oh, that happened to me, like, or oh, I didn't know. Rest in peace to Lisa Velasquez. A real close friend from Melrose, to me and my best friend Richie. Good friend of mine's best friend to Richie. We found out Lisa was found murdered. Lisa was found in 2 different parks with her body, her limbs cut off and chopped up in garbage bags. This is on News 12. We just recently found this out. I didn't know she was missing. Richie found out she was missing, but he hit her up. And the last time he spoke to her was literally last week. Richie, forgive me for sharing this part, but she said hey, he said hey, and she goes, how you doing? He go, fine, you? She said, well, life, whatever, but I'm here. And but she said, life sound like that. She said, I'm going through a little bit, but life. And Richie goes, well, at least you're still here. Week later, she was a living example that you could be here right now and going tomorrow. Lisa didn't deserve that. Lisa was probably one of the most sweetest females I've ever met, and I'm not saying that because she died or because she's gone. I'm just being straight honest with you, dude. She was a genuine person. You feel me? Once you really got to know her, she was awesome. She was funny. She was just really a dope human being. She was really cool, and my prayers go out to her and her family. And I just have to stay focused, man. I'm really a faithful dude, for me, especially in relationships. I've never cheated before. I've always been cheated on. I don't even look at other women when I'm with somebody, and this is coming from me. Like I don't care what other people say. Oh, he a man. I don't care what y'all say. God's watching, so God knows. I don't even look at other women. For me, and if I happen to slip up, it won't be on no majorness. It'll just be like I happen to look and she was right there or something like that. You feel me? But kind of had a crush on Lisa. Not. What is he, a crush? She was a very attractive, beautiful young lady. But I wouldn't say a crush. I mean, I would have asked her out. But 400 pounds, kind of do something to your self-esteem at times. You dig me? Plus, if I want to give somebody my anything, I want to give them my best. But because I like or whatever, I let all that go because I was dating Colleen. Or before Colleen, when I was dating Crystal Lee, I let all that go. Like, shout out to my now Crystal Lee's my best friend. She's probably one of the only females that me and her broke it off on a good note. I got nothing but respect and love, Crystal Lee. God bless you, sis. I love you. And so what's up, Damien? I hope you're alright. Shout out to your mom. I hope she's doing good. But yeah, man, it's hard. You feel me? It's hard. I made it seem like I can't and that was Richie's best friend, dogs. To see him take it the way he did, he didn't cry. No, he just took it how it was, and that's how he handles death. And talking with him, experience that, it made me not break down. It made me kind of stronger. I mean, at least not yet. Even like for my grandmother passed, I didn't break down. I didn't cry until like maybe 2 months later. We're all human. We all make mistakes. My message in this video to Matthew and Colleen is make your choice if something really happens to you guys. I made it up in my heart that I'm moving on in life without y'all. I don't hate y'all. I'm just really upset at the movie I made. And I don't want to hear no excuses on why I did it. or whatever the case may be. I just want to hear a sorry, and I want y'all to move on with your life. I want y'all to do what's best for y'all. Y'all get on your grind. But until y'all put God in the midst, nothing's going to work out for you guys. At least not for long. Y'all sitting here angry at me or feeling however y'all feel, and I'm sitting here living life. I'm not living life in the terms that everybody use, but I'm in my Bible. I listen to passage. I listen to the word. I stay in the word. Very serious about that. The word. And y'all taught me you can't save everybody. I can't help everybody. I will not try to help everybody. I have a group of friends in VA, a family. They're like my family. As much as Richie's like my family, and I love them guys dearly. Shouts to Sydney. Shouts to you guys. But Lisa taught me that I can't protect everybody, no matter what. And Lisa, she pretty much could hold her own. She didn't need my protection at all, dogs. She didn't need Richie's protection. She didn't need my physical protection at all. All she just needed was prayer. My baddie about to die, y'all. So, may Lisa rest in peace. When I put this out, I hope you guys will listen to the story and y'all understand. I'm not a messed up dude, y'all. At least I'm not perfect. You know what? And it's by the grace of God I do the good deeds that I do. Feel me? Everybody can say I do this, I do that, but I'm not an evil person. You can never portray me to be a bad person. You can portray me to be annoying. I'm very annoying, but I'm not a bad person, and everybody knows that. But because you want to sit there and let the devil use you, or feel the way you want to feel, that's on y'all. It's not on me. I won't have it near me. Well, everybody, it's your boy Raymond Vel Jones, lyrically well known, and I'm out. God bless.